want you to know that God is doing a work in you, with you, through you, and for you so that you can succeed in life. Not just spiritually, but personally, relationally, professionally, financially, and even vocationally. God is going to give you a bounce back ability. You're going to bounce back from all your setbacks. You will get to the top of the mountain called success, and you're going to win. And I promise you, I'm rooting and praying for you. So let's just jump right in. Welcome to our final installation in the 36 dimensions of power. We've been through quite a number of different types of power that God gives us. He said that He will give us power from on high. I want to jump into number 35 and 36 by turning your attention to Luke chapter 15, verses 11 to 18. And he said, a certain man had two sons. The younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth unto me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land, and he began to be in want. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country, and he sent him into the fields to feed swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husk that the swine did eat. No man gave unto him. And when he came to himself, he said, how many hired servants of my father's house had bread enough to eat and to spare, and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father's house, and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee. Fantastic story. So the next dimension of power is decision-making. The whole idea of decision-making power here, we are introduced to a man with these two sons, and he makes one of the younger sons, or his younger son, makes a decision that it's time for him to leave, and the father gives both sons from out of his living equal money. One son decides to stay home, another decides to leave, and we follow the story of this decision and where this decision led him. So the youngest son decides, I'm leaving. He goes to a far country. Then he makes another decision, spending all his money. Then he makes another decision that he needs a job. He joins himself with the city. He makes another decision that got him into the pig pen. But when he fell to that level, he made another decision to leave and go back to his father's house. So the whole idea, this whole text is about the power of decision making. And I concluded that one decision has the power to change your life and your destiny. So when I was looking through scripture, I decided from out of Mark 10, 28 to 30, it was one decision that the disciples made, or Peter made, that changed his destiny. In 2 Chronicles 1, 6 to 12, you read the story about Solomon and what Solomon did. He made a decision to give on the $1,000 level, and that changed his life and destiny. When you go through scriptures, you would find out the power of decisions. Destinies are altered at the speed of decision. Again, destinies are altered at the speed of a decision. It was a decision, one decision, to solve a terrorist problem within his country that changed David's destiny. It was one decision concerning a relationship with God that changed Adam and Eve's destiny. It was a decision concerning an opportunity that changed Rahab's destiny. It was a decision to pay tithe that changed Abraham's destiny. It was a decision to leave the familiar that changed Ruth's destiny. It was a decision to serve a leader that changed Elijah's destiny. It was a decision to trust the revelation of his leader, even though he had to wait 40 years for wandering around in a desert that changed Joshua's destiny. It was a decision to give seed during a famine time that changed Isaac's destiny. And so when we talk about decision making simply means that you've got options and you make a choice between A or B or A, B, and C and D, and so on and so forth. And that one decision changes your destiny. And so in this season, it is important for you to begin to ask God for wisdom and insight as to what decision you have to make. And we make decisions in all areas of our lives. We make the financial decisions, whether we save or spend. We make decisions about relationships. We make decisions about jobs. We make decisions about where we live, where we go, what we eat. Life rises and falls on decisions, and then a destiny is altered at the speed of a decision. And number 36, we've been waiting for this one. And this is the one that I call bounce back power. I wanted to end on that note because bounce back power is the power to win. Isaiah 40:28-31. Hast thou not heard? Hast thou not known that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to him that have no might he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as an eagle. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I call this bounce back power. And this is the kind of season that we're living in. We're all winging it. And everyone's trying to figure how to get ahead. People are compassion fatigued. People have given up their hope. They've given up their dreams. But I just wanted to remind you that God has given you power from on high. And one of the dimensions of power is that when you're at your weakest, when you want to give up, God will give you bounce back power. And that is the power to win. I wrote a book, Unstoppable. And the end of my book, I talk about the power to win. And I want to just read a section from that book, hoping and praying that this will encourage you, breathe life into your spirit and strength into your mind, that you will run on knowing that you've got power on high to do so. Winning is your ultimate tap on the shoulder, that urgent reminder of who you really are, and reveals to you the hidden potential for greatness you have inside. Unfortunately for most, that's where their greatness remains. Winning demands you live inside out and stipulates you must rid yourself of false identities, personas, masks, alter egos, and live authentically. It shows you who you have the potential to be, and then introduces that person to who you are pretending to be and the life you have settled for, and then forces you to reconcile and remedy the difference. Winning is like a devoted and affectionate lover who caresses your creative genius, who strokes your talent, who massages your innovative abilities, especially during the time you pulled an all-nighter. It is the seductress and the seducer who woos you by whispering in the ear of your potential, "Come alive, come alive." It robes its nakedness in the morning with passion, focus, and intention. Winning is unapologetic when it tells you you are one of a kind gift to humanity. You are enough. You cannot be replaced. You can do this. Your life is important in the big scheme of things. So you must never, ever give up in anything great or small, and you must never succumb to defeat. Winning is like a beautiful dream you can't remember when you wake up, but you feel the sensation of its caress. Winning is an infinite game, dynamic in nature. It morphs into each individual's personal goals, visions, and dreams. You can't pin it down, and words are hard to find to describe it. But when you win, you know it. You feel it. Winning is filled with empathy, but its sense of urgency causes its compassionate glance to appear as a snarl on its face and can easily be interpreted as indifference or even sadistic, but it isn't. Winning wants you to win so badly that it does not mind being misunderstood. One minute it will show you an opportunity in front of you. The next minute it will reveal a lesson, an opportunity, or a step that you've missed behind you. It connects dots between strategy and tactics. All winning cares about is that you get to the top of the mountain of success, and get there you will. Winning doesn't care if you run, walk, crawl, drag yourself along its path. It doesn't care about how you feel at any given moment because it doesn't judge your greatness based on temporarily emotional meltdowns. Winning never takes the struggle out of your stride because it knows that every time you push past the point of give up, it helps you to build the muscles called character in the process. Winning holds you in such high esteem that it has already awarded you a place among the great. Your bloodied knees, sweat-laced brows, and calloused hands are integral parts of a badge called greatness, a badge all the greats have earned. They are those who have gone before you. They are those who have traveled the same path. They are those who have scaled the same mountain peak of success that you've climbed to the top. From the corridors of history, they are the unseen company of witnesses who are cheering you across the finish line. However elusive it may be, winning is the mentor you've always wanted and the coach you've always needed. Winning is not just about what you do to win, but who you've become in the process that it takes to win. And when you do, you will connect once again with the feeling that accompanied your first win, and perhaps you will one day utter the words I have often said to myself, this is how it feels to be unstoppable. And like me, you will have at last acquired the unquenchable passion and the invincible intention to perpetuate your own unique winning streak. With all the power you have, I truly believe that something powerful is about to happen with you, in you, and for you. God has anointed all of us with power from on high, and that power will make you unstoppable. This, my friend, is the 36 dimensions of power. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment in the comment section to let me know what impacted you while I was speaking. I'd love to hear your comments. Also, if you haven't already yet, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated when new videos are uploaded. As usual, it's always an honor and a pleasure to do life with you in real time. Until we meet again, God bless.
Have you heard about the Trimm Ministries app? This is where you can dive into our world of ministry. Just update or download the latest version of the app for free in the Apple or Google Play Store. On the dynamic home screen, you will continuously be up to date with the latest news, empowering teachings, and live streaming services. Become the leader you were born to be and establish your own empowered life group as you watch on-demand messages and access free discussion guides for each message. There's more empowerment at every click. Engage in the latest event hosted by Dr. Trimm and find out when she's going to be in a city near you. Giving is easy. Donate now by selecting the Give button inside of the app. Download the Trimm Ministries app now and begin your journey of empowerment with us today.